What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Deli Bravo. Today we're going to be reacting to blind dating 6 women by the way of their hats. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it.
Oh, wow. My name's Joey. I work in fashion merchandising.
Yeah, Joey.
I
Shout out
actually grew up in
Joey.
a small little farm town in Arizona. I'm into like visual art, visual aesthetics, fashion, film, all that stuff. So if we can have like some shared interests, that would be really cool.
Joey, we here now. I need that energy.
Way weirder than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, real elegant really, with the arm.
Can I touch you?
Sure.
Sorry. You have like all of your tattoos
Joey, you better
in a very
get
similar
with it.
art style. She has this really cool. Sorry, I'm bent.
Little art piece.
I really like this orange and this mushroom. Oh my gosh, it's right next to like the heart one. I did not need to twist her arm like that. It's right there. Rate her arm. A 9. One of the best.
Oh, he liked that arm. You only saw one arm though.
Arm.
What
Like
about
she
the
has
other
two
arm?
different art styles on it. It's like one is like this big, like colorful, like flowers and the koi fish
Caught her arm big,
and
man.
stuff. And then it's kind of small,
That ain't
but
cool,
she has
Joey.
like these numbers and stuff.
That ain't cool, Joey. Numbers and stuff.
Another arm. And can I touch your
Why
arm?
they be hanging their arm out like that?
For some reason, I'm getting like video game like vibes from this person. But yeah, no, really cool tattoos.
He don't like that
7.5.
one.
Okay, so like pop culture. 7.5.
They little purple around the kneecaps for me.
Okay, so like pop culture stuff.
Some
That's
scary
really cool.
stuff going on.
Can I touch you right?
Yeah.
She's into like horror movies. I'm like the biggest chicken when it comes to horror movies, so that might not be like a huge overlap of interest. Like I saw The Ring when I was 15 and then went like 10 years without seeing another. I actually really like her tattoos. So probably like another 9.
You know, Joey, I
It has
probably
some
could have
like
guessed
Indian
that, you know?
influence in it. So maybe if this is like a
I
cultural
like that.
thing,
I like
which is
that. That's kind of like the little Rihanna thing going on.
really cool. I've never even seen like nails like this. Sorry, I'm like just looking at like her nails with like her like diamond
He's
stuff.
intimidated by her.
It's all like line work and dot work. 7.5 too.
Oh boy, doesn't like to feel intimidated.
Her tattoo
Doesn't
looks
want
like she
that.
kind of has like similar like old school like horror aesthetic. It looks like she had like a cohesive vision from the jump. Like I have a sleeve, but it's just like really 6 random tattoos that I had to like glue together. One day you'll be cool.
They should have showed us
But
his
probably not.
tats.
Yeah. It's not like I'm rating their
Really like that.
outfits,
They
but
should have
it's
showed
just,
us his tats.
oh man, if I really wanted to change, I could look differently. It's like these are things that
So we can
people have,
see
like,
what
a lot
kind of
of
woman
meaning
he
behind.
could possibly
Look
be
right in
into,
it.
you know?
insulting.
I don't know how much tattoos could show, but hey.
So I think I'm going to have to eliminate contestant number 2 that had like the color
Jane, poor
and the
Jane.
flowers and stuff. Hi, I'm.
She called his
I
one
feel
big.
I just your arm. Yeah, aesthetic.
Oh yeah,
Thank
he
you.
wasn't liking your arm.
Sorry.
Hey. She was a good sport about it.
She must be so uncomfortable
Put her
right now.
kneecap on, purple
A sad
kneecap.
tofu tattoo and next to a telephone.
The weed smoking tofu.
I didn't even know it was smoking weed, but now it definitely looks like it's smoking weed. Okay, so yeah, this is.
See?
I know what this. It's just. I'm not gonna even say like the wrong language that I think it is.
They're both Hindi. This one right here says Teri Divani, directly translated your lover. There's a Bollywood song I grew up listening to, and I wanted to commemorate a
thigh.
time when I was in love with someone in that way.
So what is it about like
Yeah,
the
feeling
American
that.
traditional like aesthetic that you like so much?
I just think it's really badass.
So what is this one specifically?
I come from a long line of very strong Latina women, and so that's kind of what that inspiration was. And she also has a mole, just like my mom does. So it just brings me courage every day when I look at it.
Whoa.
A mole?
That's a
Bringing
very realistic.
courage. I
I'm
like
going to say
it.
Shamu, even though it's
I
probably
like
just a killer
it.
whale.
The killer
you
whale
have a
is my
great
favorite
meaning.
animal.
It's
to
not
your
Shamu, it's just a
tattoo.
Yeah,
killer
You know
whale.
what?
not
Okay.
Shamu.
What's the quote from?
It's a poem from Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. I just fully believe in like doing
Shoot.
absolutely anything and everything that you want to do in life.
I like that.
And not holding back.
I like that. Kind of like leaving
Definitely
a moment
has
type of
like
thing.
a religious aspect
Carpe
to it,
diem.
or a cultural, because this definitely feels Buddhist. Are you Buddhist? And is
No,
this
I'm
Buddhist?
not Buddhist.
Oh, interesting. What made you
Ooh.
get these tattoos?
When I first got
Shot 'em
into
down.
spirituality, Buddhism was one of the first sources that I found, and it had a lot of beauty in it, and I just love the idea.
And the bird?
The bird was just cute.
I have a lot of those tattoos. That was just.
There was no
they were just
reason.
cool.
It just fit.
Did not like her.
Oh wow. Is this Jaws?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
really cool.
It's my favorite movie. Sharks are my favorite animal.
We're all just dying to live. And
Huh? You know what that looks like? And one, it looks like the Rugrats. The Rugrats logo. Rugrats logo. But two, we're dying to live kind of gives it that twist to it. Like, I don't know if you guys heard about like, oh, Rugrats were in purgatory. I don't know. It was something like along the lines of that. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, they're destroying
And that's
my
another shark,
childhood.
too.
And,
That's actually my first tattoo.
I really like the Jaws tattoo.
on
I
the
think that's a really
body.
cool placement, especially
Hurts.
for girls.
Out of all of those, I think he likes either the third or last one.
Number 2 is going to be my next
He
one.
was not messing with the mole.
Hi.
I really like your
That's
tattoos.
okay. It's okay. It's not everyone's style. Should we?
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Joey.
Shall we? Yeah.
Kenya, pleasure.
Ew.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's
I'll
okay,
have to do
Joey.
one
Keep
more,
the head
right?
up. Keep the head up, Joey.
I think I'll eliminate the
I know he want to get rid of 4. I know he
number
did.
4.
Oh, I know he did.
Hi.
She ready
I'm
to-
Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Was there any
Yep.
specific reason this wasn't like the thing?
I honestly, and I know I'm not supposed to judge too much by it, it just seemed like a lot of stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
like right here,
Yeah.
that just was a little intimidating.
She has
maybe.
nice tattoos.
But
and,
otherwise, no, they look great.
Thank you.
Run.
If she's waiting in the parking lot, Joey, get out of there. Get out of there. Be quick,
Question
swift.
specifically for
alright?
number 3, it's the first thing that I thought of when this was rolled up, is how tall are you?
I'm like
Oh,
5'10",
he already got questions for 3.
like, I think I have 5'9",
Skip
5'10".
one.
I think it kind
That
of.
makes me feel like I'm lying about my height.
Yeah, you know, you might be.
Attitude.
I've dated short kings before. It's okay.
Dude, I already hate that. What do you do and how are your tattoos perceived?
I am a preschool
Huh?
show
The question was for one person?
TV writer and a stand-up comedian. I guess
Mr.
no one
Detective.
really cares because they almost
Zaza on
kind of
number
look
3.
like a kid drew on me.
Like
So,
doodles, yeah.
So I'm a full-time and competitive pet
That was
groomer and pet stylist. I bathe them, I
Her
give them
tattoos. Your
haircuts, I dye
tattoos ain't
them.
doodles.
Where does the competition come in?
Basically, there's grooming competitions across the world. There's different teams for each country, and we go around and we compete on doing show trims on pets.
So I am a manager at a tattoo/coffee shop. So they're pretty cool with
had
it.
no
Yeah, they seem
comment
to
for
be
the
pretty
last
chill
guy.
about it,
Manager
yeah.
is pretty okay with people having tattoos there.
I guess my next question is, what is your guys' least favorite tattoo that you have? And have you ever thought about getting it like removed or covered?
He was looking. We'll go back for y'all a little bit. He was
Absolutely.
looking. Whose tattoo was he looking at? Let me know. If I had to guess, if I had to, I would guess number 2's on her leg, horror. I don't know. I think maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
And have you ever thought about getting it like removed or covered?
I think my least favorite tattoo is the eye, which incidentally is a lot of people's favorite tattoo on me. I don't hate it, and I won't remove it, but it's just the placement. I wish I could put something else there.
My least favorite tattoo is probably one that you missed on the back of my leg, the Disney tattoo. I don't hate it, and I absolutely do not
Oh,
want
it's
to cover
pretty.
it or change it. It's just I kind of wish
She
that I
wanna get
didn't
rid
get
of
that
the
one
Disney,
because
but she wanna
as
keep the
much as
horror.
like, each of my tattoos means something to
Yay.
me, it's the Disney tattoo. I'm like, whatever.
What Disney movie is it from? Or
It's
is she
from
She
Lady and
has
the
a
Tramp 2.
very unique
two?
Second one,
personality.
yeah.
I
The
like
direct
it.
to
Chihuahua
VHS sequel.
Angel.
I like
Mine's
it.
also a Disney tattoo.
Dang.
And it's kind of big. I was 19, and it was supposed to be kind of like a pirate ship, like an interpretation of like Ariel, like how they have the mermaids in front of the ship. And I was too young to kind of speak up and be like, actually, I don't want that, and I don't like those colors, and I don't like this tattoo. I debated on removing it.
Whoa. Have y'all ever gotten a tattoo that midway you were like, I do not want this? What do you say? Do you stop them? Slap it out his hand?
But I think it would just be
I would
so
stop him. I'd be
expensive.
like, hey,
What
man, gotta wrap this up.
Do people
somebody else
get
to
wrong
finish.
about you just based on your appearance?
If I'm around younger people, I tend to get a pretty positive reaction, and people pretty much don't even look at me. But I still deal with a lot from older generations, definitely looking at me, and they'll look at my face, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they look down at my arms and my body, and they're like, oh, okay. Like, they don't approve, obviously.
As a stand-up comedian,
Joey,
I
we
am
got the
in
same
a
laugh.
lot of very male spaces, and a lot of the time when I'm about to perform, someone will always ask, who are you here to support? Whose girlfriend are you? Because you can't possibly look like this and also be funny.
I'm from Virginia, and for a while I was like
Joey,
rocking a
come
buzz
on.
cut and
You
tattoos
gotta
there, and they
respond
were
to
like,
them,
"This
Joey."
dominatrix, like goth girlfriend girl should not be here. And I was kind of like, I'm actually like, I like bunnies, and like, I don't know.
Whenever I go home to like my small town in Arizona, a neighbor called like some dude with a beard and a dog is like casing that like the street, and it was me. I was casing the
Joey
street and I was just
talking.
walking our dog. So
I see you,
definitely
Joey.
can, like, relate.
I see it. Who y'all picking? Who y'all picking? I'm gonna say right now, aside off of body types, I think he would choose one. The last two, they really just have the same body type. He wasn't really fooling with number one
first
at all or number two
elimination
at
will
all.
be
He really got to talking with number three. So I think he's gonna go with
Contestant.
number three. One's out of there. One's out of there.
Hi,
Hi.
nice to see 100% of you.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so much about her. Like I really liked your answers.
I love
and, like,
Joey.
I think your career is really cool. More so, I
He pointed out the first thing that he didn't like.
just thought that their answers were slightly more in line with just what I was.
She's standing there listening to what you got to say.
Next,
She
I
made
will
Joey
eliminate-
sweat. Come on, Joey. You might be scared.
One.
Look, tough.
Hi.
Throw that in there.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
My hands are sweaty,
That's fine.
actually. I'm like, I'll give you a side hug.
Yeah, again, like it wasn't anything that she said
Joey do not be
specifically.
wanting to
You
look
have
them
great
in their
tattoos.
eyes.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
I just realized I chose the person that said that I was going to be a short.
I know.
Hey, it's okay.
So shocked. You're not
Hi.
sure.
Oh.
See, it's on a slope.
I think it's
Hi.
yeah. How's it going?
Good.
Do you
I don't.
hug?
I feel like
Okay,
we
we'll
should,
just do
right?
that.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
But yeah, I loved your tattoos. I liked your
Alright,
stories.
Smooth
Thank
Joe.
you.
Just the attention behind it. Even though some of the stuff is kind of like more random than I
Joey, eye
expected
contact.
to be,
We need
like,
that. We need that.
attracted to or whatever coming into this. It just seemed like of a piece, and I just really liked.
You like
yeah,
that.
It wasn't a catfish issue because you were like, this is all cohesive, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not.
I would love
Cool.
to see you again
Cool.
outside
Hey!
of cameras. That'd be
Outside of
sick. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're making this. You're
Yeah, this
making
is-
this awkward.
Somehow like.
I like it,
flashing
Joey.
was,
I
way
like
more
it.
awkward than
I
that.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely the one that I was like, I'm not gonna ask if I can touch her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the-
Yeah, you did.
Kanye West tattoo. This
That's
is
what we needed
Disneyland.
to
Tickets are taken for
see. We
Disneyland
needed to
a lot.
see his
Zombie
tattoo so
George
we can get a
Washington.
feel
My
for
least
what
favorite tattoo is this, like,
maybe
stupid
he
top
will be
hat.
into. But if you like this
Villain
video, go
guy.
ahead, like,
it sucks.
subscribe.
Like everyone's laughing and they should.